Hello YouTube, this is Queen Violet 8 where it's good to be queen, coming to you with a small haul video. I've been gone a minute, like I said in the last video, my mother's health isn't, where it should be. She's been taking a lot of treatment, so we've been going out of town a lot. I wish she could have gotten her treatments here, but, you know, uh, the family decided they just wanted better doctors than what we had. So if you're a praying person, just pray for her that the Lord's will be done. But I got a small haul, and the first thing I'm going to say is that I finished The Pawn of Prophecy by David Eddings, and the last 3 chapters are really, really good. I mean, in the middle, it kind of drags a little bit. We find out that everybody that he's been traveling with, from Mr. Wolf to Polgara, when they start talking, the king, calls him in from another land. And he's like, what's going on? Y'all been lying to me my whole life? Who am I really? They don't want to tell him because the enemy would be able to sift it from his mind or something like that. And so they refused to tell him at first. But finally, Mr. Wolf, which is Belgard, decides to go ahead and tell him, that your mother is actually Polgara's granddaughter. Because he was worried. He was like, do I not have any family? Is Aunt Pole not really my aunt? And so he finds out that Belgard is his grandpa. And it's really good. And Silk and my man Barack are actually royalty. I had no idea. Silk is actually a prince. And Barack is a duke. He could have been king, but he didn't want to be. But it's funny. At the end, when they have to tell everybody, he's like, y'all are all people from Legends. Said, how old are y'all? And Belgard, Mr. Woodtop, said, don't you ask Polgara that, boy. That'd be the worst thing you do. You know better. He said, yes, sir, I know better. But it was really, really good at the end. And I plan on reading the rest of the series, but I'm just going to take a break from it to read Terry Pratchett's Lords and Ladies. If you've read The Weird Sisters, they play a part in this. The youngest one, who's supposed to marry the new king, who used to be a stage play actor. If you've ever read The Weird Sisters, I've just not gotten started with this right now. He's like, well, we'll have a wedding and so-and-so, and we'll do this. And then he gets into this whole farming thing about the vegetables and how they can improve the economy and grow their own stuff. And she's like, wait, you didn't ask me nothing about no wedding. I think she's going to turn him down on the wedding thing. I don't know. But it's good. I haven't gotten that far into it yet, but I plan on finishing this. I've read Equal Rights, and my favorite is Mort. And the other thing that I've been doing is I've been wanting these 2 games on the Vita. And the reason I got this one is because with the re-release, which I couldn't get, I'm telling you, when they say pre-order something, pre-order it if you can. But, I mean, I was up at midnight trying to get this, and by the time I got around to it, bloop, they were sold out once again. And so I think it was, what was it? Nintendo Life came along and they were like, it's back. They re-released some more. And I was like, oh, good. And I mean, it was just an hour he had put it out. Bloop, they was gone. I was like, dadgummit. So I couldn't get it on the Switch, and I couldn't get it for the PS4. So I said, well, let me look on eBay. Somebody had it on the Vita for $25. I said, let me get it. I said, at least I have a physical copy of it in some shape, form, or fashion. But I had been looking for this, and I could have gotten it back in the day for I think it was like $15 at GameStop, and I slept on it. Then it became hard to find. Then it became rare. But with the re-release on Switch and the PS4 and the digital download and all, it's no longer rare on the Vita. So if you want to get a physical copy and you couldn't get your PlayStation 4 or Switch or Xbox 360 version, just go and get it on Vita if you have a Vita. Then I picked up another game that they should have put on the Danganronpa collection, but they didn't. And this is Ultra Despair Girls. I've been wanting this for a minute. And this is not like the original Danganronpa. It's more like an action not side scroll, but it's an action RPG. And you play as the 2 girls. One of them, is the one with the scissors. She calls herself, what is it? Try something Jack. I can't remember right now. But I said I've been wanting this one for a minute because I really like how Danganronpa does their stuff. Really, really cool. So happy to have this. I paid a bit more for this than I did the Persona 4 Golden. But I finally got it because I don't know if they're even going to release this on modern platforms. But, I'm okay with that. Then I was at a indoor flea market, and I came across Super Paper Mario. And I think I gave maybe $5 for this. But they had a few more games. I'm probably gonna go back. But this is one that really stuck. I was like, oh look. I was like, I have a Wii. I can at least, you know, have that. So this will be like my third Wii game that I have. I don't have a bunch of Wii games, but when I saw this, I picked it up. Then I grabbed Front Mission Evolve for the Xbox 360. The cover and stuff is crap, but everything's in the box, so that's all I was really worried about. But I'm just trying to, you know, if I see any Xbox 360 games that seem pretty interesting, I try to pick them up. I wish I should have got Bullet Witch a long time ago. I'm kicking myself for not even getting that. Then I was at that used bookstore that I've done a video of it, and I picked up the Capcom Classics collection for $16. And this has some really, really good ones on here. From I've been wanting to play Three Wonders is one I wanted. They've got Bionic Commando on there, and all of them on here. It's some good one, but the main one I wanted to play was Strider. So they've got King of Dragons. They've got Knights of the Round. Some of those Super Nintendo games that are really hard to find now, but I'm glad to get this. I think they have this on the Capcom collection on the Nintendo Switch, but I'm not sure. But I have to look, but I wasn't going to pass this up. Really, really glad to get this one, especially with it being, you know, so cheap. But yeah, I plan on playing Strider. That's the one I really wanted from for, and I think it's called Three Treasures or something like that. Really happy to have that. Then I picked up some anime. And this is one that if you were one who had a subscription to New Type, they would give you free DVDs. And I had the DVD to this, and I can't find it. It's like just the first episode. And it's called Magical Shopping Arcade Abenobashi. And I love this. It's all about, I think I've talked about it before, it's all about a shopping arcade or shopping district that's been around for a long time. And stuff starts happening, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. Because all the linchpins of the shopping arcade have disappeared. There was the Turtle Bath, Tiger's Golden Dumplings, and all of them left. And the only one left was the Pelican. And it broke. And suddenly everything goes haywire. They're stuck in these different dimensions trying to get home. Because there was a seal put on the shopping arcade to keep good prosperity there. And the Omnium Mystics did it. And with the seal broken, everything is just loopy. And they're trying to figure out ways to get back home and restore things. But in the end, it's kind of sad how they're pretty much telling the grandpa who runs the Grilled Pelican, you know, we're moving, blah, blah, blah. But he's wanting to stay there because he knows what's going to happen. But nobody else does. But when it breaks, he doesn't want to move. And the kid, it's up to these two kids, Sashi and Arumi, to restore everything. Then I picked up Psychic Kusuo. This is a, well, you almost want to call it a bootleg, but it's not. It came from Malaysia, where I got this copy. But it's perfectly fine to play on any DVD. But the real reason I wanted this is because it's got all the seasons and the live-action movie, which you can't find the live-action movie anymore. And I really want to see how they brought this to life. Because I do like Psychic Kusuo. He is funny. And I've been watching the movie. I haven't finished it yet. But it's pretty good, actually. How they did the CG for different things. And it's really funny. If you want to see that movie, I think you'd probably do better getting this. Because I think the movie was like, last time I saw it, $30. So I was like, nah, I don't want to pay that much. But I got this for like $20. And it comes with everything. But if you're a fan, I'd pick that up. And then I was at a indoor flea market and picked up some music CDs. And I picked up The Verb, Urban Hymns. I like Bittersweet Symphony. And I know someone's going to laugh, but I picked up Spider-Man, the original soundtrack from the movie. I had this, and I played mine so much. I think I played Hero by, who is it, Nickelback so much that the CD scratched up and wouldn't play anymore. Then I picked up the late, great Tina Turner's Private Dancer. And I picked up Peter Gabriel, Us. I had this as well, and my copy scratched up again. Come Talk to Me, Shaking the Tree, and which one is it? Secret World, Kiss the Frog, Digging in the Dirt, and Steamer on here. So I was really happy to get this. That man was a genius back in the day. I wish the Police would just have a reunion because they was getting down back in the day. But anyway, that is my small haul. I hope you're well. I hope you guys stay safe out there. Let me know what you're playing. Let me know what you're reading. You know, I'm always up to read a good book and play a good game. But y'all stay safe out there. Later days.